Oh, there is somebody here. Yeah, I don't think she's melting us. I don't know if this guy has good gear or not. See if I don't do anything. I don't even have full poison rest. We already checked this guy before, no? This guy's. I see we're alive. Nothing can touch us. Okay. What do you think? They don't even. They can't even touch us, guys. Can we get a more hostile pool than this? We have to more. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12 or something? No, guys, Lilith waves, or Lilith in general, is bugged with melted heart. It just, like, it doesn't take any resource, it just goes to your life directly, for some reason. Okay, but this is the most elites I think I can do in one pull, guys, before they, because they, like, have some de-aggro range, right? They just, like, go away after some time. But yeah, this is the build. This one is also lightning. Okay, how are we thinking? This is the lightning stuff. We need more. I killed that thing. The lightning doesn't do anything. Like, stand not in the lightning. Yeah, don't do shit. Still one-shot everything as well. The Immortal Barbarian, boys. Stand right in the middle, it's fine. Lightning. Oh, by the way, I should switch this one again. Okay, here, boys, all the elites. Come on in. Maybe we get more if I kill them. More elites. And lightning, and no shouts, it's fine. Oh, they're trying though. They are really trying. This is the Immortal Barb. It doesn't need damage reduction, it just is immortal. That's it. And it still does good damage, by the way. Like, look, everything dead, one shot. Immortal Barbarian. This is the optimized version with low life. I can tank this lightning. It's all good. Doesn't do anything. We can do like the biggest pull. What do you want to do? Yeah, I don't know if this thing is going to do anything. Let's kill this. Let's see. Once we witness. Haven't Sven with the prawn. Thanks for the support, man. Okay, this is it, guys. It's Melted Heart of Sealing Amulet. Now we made the following two changes. We went injured and injured on both of our items here, boots and pants. We can't get injured on the amulet because we have the Melted Heart. And now we don't even lose anything. Even if we stand right in the middle, like our fury doesn't go down at all. We can stand, and this is like, I have like a compilation of like the most hostile pulls ever. Also the lightning, it doesn't even flinch. See, it goes like instantly back to 85. Because you read here, generate. So this is our resources, fury. It's a base Bard mechanic. You generate fury when you're using certain skills or taking damage. And so we're just taking damage here. Like our life is actually like always 800. Like we have like 1% life. And this allows us to get our crazy damage reduction from both injured and also from the resilience. So when we add 1% life, we get actually another 48% damage reduction. Right? So we're getting 48 plus 40 plus another 40. And this is like totaling up to, you can see it in my stats here. Here 67 while injured. And then obviously the resilience isn't there. And then we're just rocking like some normal powers here. It's kind of whatever. And the great thing, this build still has decent damage. Because we're still playing Hodabab, we have all the damage multipliers. I was playing a wide weapon in the previous video. But now we actually like have a normal weapon, and yeah, we can actually just, you know, go ahead and like one-shot all of these guys here. Be just with our Hoda. We can tank this boss real quick, I can show you. So this is probably the boss that does the most damage in the game. The round Seahawk, like there's like a ground effect that you can just stand in. I mean, normally you don't want to stand in it, but it doesn't do anything to us. So here we're just standing still. Let him do the big attacks. The lightning is coming as well. But yeah, you can just relax. I don't know. Go chill for a second if you stretch a bit. You know, when you're playing the hardest dungeon in the game. And we'll see how this is going to go for Abattoir of Zir. But basically how it works is if the damage that they do is not exceeding our threshold of life to fury ratio, we cannot die. Like we literally can never die. The only thing that can kill us is if there would be an attack that does 100 times the damage than anything else and one-shot us. But we are not even close. Like we are not even taking 1% in damage right now. Like we're not taking one single damage point. And they would have to kill 185 fury to have a chance at killing me, right? And that's basically not possible right now. Yeah, the threshold is, I mean, you could probably calculate that. But basically here, normally, if you take damage, you lose life, right? You take damage, you lose life. Pretty basic mechanic. But now, it's not the case with Melted Heart. So instead of taking damage, I take damage to my fury pool, which is 3 fury to 1% life ratio. But if every attack that hits me generates more than 3 fury, I'm practically immortal, as long as it doesn't do more than 1% of my life, right? So it just keeps generating more than I lose. And this is how you become fully immortal, and nothing can kill you unless something one-shots you. Or drains your fury, like in rapid succession, but then you can just press your shout. So right now, like anything that does times 100 damage could kill me. But then again, I can press Challenging Shout, and it gives me here another 50% damage reduction. And I can also press Wrath of the Berserk and Rallying Cry. This is going to be for Abattoir of Zir later, to increase my EHP even further. Because right now, whenever I get hit, I get double the Fury baseline. Because I have Fury Generation. I have it on Shaco, I have it on Red Furore, and I even have a bad roll here. It's only 19 out of 27. I have it on the ring here as well, and this one also gives us Fury, so it's going to increase our EHP pool even further. Like we're reaching like EHP pools probably in the billions if we want to. And I mean, it's up to infinity as long as we don't get one shot, basically. And this might work in the Abattoir of Zir as well. I'll show you all my gear in a second. But this is basically how it works. And you see, once I press my buttons, I mean, right now I don't need to press anything to survive, because I'm immortal, but if they were to do 100 times the damage, I would probably press this, and I press this, and you see I have now EHP 400% Fury Generation. So this essentially quadruples my EHP again. And then you can double it again with Challenging Shout. Like, so even if the monsters do 100 times the damage in Abattoir of Zir, they still won't be able to kill me, as long as I have my buffs up. So obviously you can't always have all the buffs up, but you can like sort of channel them, and there is ways to reduce your cooldown, right? You can reduce your shout cooldown if you're using this ring here. It reduces it by 6 seconds. And then you can do Paragon. You can run the disemboweled, I think it's a bleed one, right? So if you bleed targets, you can also run this. Whenever you kill something, you get cooldown back. And there's also a unique chest that gives you cooldown when you attack bleed targets on Lucky Hit. So there's definitely a lot of options here. And Hoda also has this amazing mechanic where it deals more damage, the more it deals more damage the more fury I have, so it has like a perfect synergy anyways with the melted heart. But it gets even better because it also increases our fury generation here. You see, 3% more fury if I have my hammer stacked. So this is even, it will go even beyond this 425%. It's gonna be to like 500% when I also attack, right? And the secret tag is, like, if you notice here, we are actually rocking 16k armor in a Nightmare Dungeon 100. This is like even overkill, but for Abattoir of Zir it might be needed. We're doing this with having Disobedience. And we're keeping it up with like one hit, 1 point wonders. We have like 1 point in Outburst. This is the Thorns. You see this little damage tick? This happens from Tough as Nails. So we get Thorns and we get Tough as Nails. So those guys are basically bleeding from our Thorns. And they keep up our Disobedience at all times, even though if we don't do anything. And I'm just explaining the build to you while I'm tanking the most hostile monster in the game. I think this guy probably does more damage than Butcher. Right now, we tank Butcher like this as well. So this is basically how the build works. So let's go over the new gear. So we have the Shaco again. Again, you don't even need this. I can remove this helm. I'm still fine, you know. Like, you don't need these Uber Uniques. Like, it's okay. You can run any helm. I would probably suggest you go Might if you don't have Shaco. Just go with Might. And then go with a Generator. But yeah, if you have Shaco, like, literally, it's even better because it gives you more resource, right? So right now, this guy just can't even like touch us at all. Then we're running Disobedience on our chest. We're running pretty offensive. Like, again, this still has enough damage to one-shot everything, right? So this is just for keeping Berserking up. You can also go with Futility here, whatever you want. We are playing Injured on our pants, really good. This one should have Fortify damage reduction. I don't have it right now, but it should have it. But it's even better because it's generic. I think I have one in my chest. And you can also play Talbot's Will if you want more DPS. But you will notice that you lose a lot of toughness if you switch to Talbot's Will. I think if I'm switching it here, I should be able to notice it. Or maybe not. These guys are like, we just have so much overkill toughness. I guess we're not noticing it even. So now our armor went down to 15k. Our fury went up because it gives plus 20 or plus 18 this one. Oh yeah, you see here now the lightning actually takes a bit of fury away because we lost 40% damage reduction, 15 damage reduction, and we lost 30% armor basically. Plus we lost the passive. Okay, these guys still won't kill us. Then we are playing Limitless Rage, DPS, DPS, DPS. You can also play Doombringer, but this one unfortunately has lucky hit, so it's really bad with low life, right? As we need to stay at low life values to not to benefit from our damage reduction while injured, and also to benefit more from our resilience. So you can play Doombringer, but then don't play low life, yes? So right now I'm just playing DPS. And DPS is good, guys. Like, DPS is really good. If I want to, I can just go. I don't know if it's gonna one-shot it, but yeah. It's gonna two-shot the boss, right? We basically just kill it like this. This is like still full DPS. It's Immortal build and still has like full DPS capacity. Everything. Everything is still there. So yeah, we can make our glyphs up. And I can like quickly pull another while we go over the rest of the gear. Probably have some stuff here as well. Yeah, there's some snakes here, you know. Just some monsters in general. Okay, not too crazy here. But we can tank archers, we can tank anything. Kinda wanted to see some more elites. Okay, here. This is at least somewhat good to show you the rest. But we can just stand in the middle here, it's all fine. Right? Dungeon is already done anyways. And the beauty is, like, we can also just TP, because these guys, they won't interrupt us, look. I can just TP out if I want. I don't want to do it right now. You can also click objectives, because you're not taking damage. And you only get interrupted if you take damage. And since we're not taking any damage, we're good. It's all fine. Then we're playing Grandfather. Again, you don't need this. You can play Earth Striker or any other weapon. The only uber unique that you do need for this Immortal build is the Melted Heart, because it just doesn't work otherwise, right? They TP out in the middle of the fight, yeah? And look, they're even slowly dying from the 1 point in Thorns. And you can make this with Thorns. I'll probably do this next days. Just put a couple more points in Thorns and you can do this as well. And you notice my Fortify is going up and down, but my life, it's 818 since the start of this video. Then we're rocking Furor, and we're rocking Echoing Loop. You can also play Unrelenting. I think Unrelenting will probably end up being better, slightly. Yeah, Expertise, you can play Axe. You can also play 200 Sword if you feel like you don't have enough Disobedience stacks. But right now we have 17k armor. Seems all fine. But yeah, if you do, like, right now I'm just doing like a showcase build, but if you're like pressing your stuff, it's probably, and you're attacking, it's probably the best to play Unrelenting here. Okay, that's basically the setup. So we added low life. We added also Fortify damage reduction on our gems, because max life is not really helping us too much. So yeah, we have the Fortify damage reduction, which is really great. So we get another 6, this is 12, we get another 15% damage reduction while we Fortify. Yeah, and again, stats look like this here on the damage reduction part. So we have a lot of damage reduction. And yeah, just fully immortal basically. Abilities look like this. Again, I put the planner, like, I tried Frenzy here. Like, if you want an active playstyle, you can also just get Frenzy on the bar instead of Wrath or instead of Iron Skin. And get another 8% damage reduction times 3 stacks. So this is another 24 damage reduction. And then you're playing Might if you don't have Shaco, right? So that's when I would suggest you go with a generator. But again, you don't really have to do this. We're playing defensive, 1.1 here again for the disobedience stacks and for damage if you want. You can even max this and you just kill everything while you're AFK slowly. And yeah, we're gonna make a Thorns version of this. Then we have the triple shouts, shout support, berserking, close damage reduction while Fortify. This is our damage multipliers, Wallop and Brute Force. You can also put some points in counter offensive if you want more damage. Like you can take these out, take them here. What you don't want to take in the low life version is any healing. You don't want Raid Leader. You don't want Tactical Iron Skin. Take the Fortify one if you want. But yeah, either way is fine. Then we're playing Unbridled Rage with the Berserker. Paragon board right now is looking like this. It's still like fairly offensive actually. We have a lot of damage. We have Crusher, we have Ire. Here we have Undaunted. You can also go back to Dominate if you want. Just for some more overpower damage. Then we're playing Decimator. Marshal here for the shout cooldown reduction. Bonebreaker for overpower. Rawbringer for Fortify. Territorial here for the close damage. You can also go back to Wrath here if you feel like you need more Fury. But I mean, I already have Infinite Fury. But you could do that if you want. Like go back Wrath here. Same board basically, like you don't need to. But you get Fury on crit. And then we're playing Blood Rage as always, of course. See, this guy is actually almost dead, right? While we're just talking here. Now they're all dead. And you see they won't interrupt us. Like this guy is attacking us, but we can just TP. It doesn't matter. It's all good. And that's pretty much the build. Any reason for Iron Skin? I mean, not really, because we're already immortal, but you can press it if you feel like something is close to killing you. Nothing in the game can kill me right now. But you know. You never know in the end. I don't know, like we can do like another like hostile. I don't think we have another like hostile key. Belfry has some archers. Electric Lance. You can just play this key like normal. And you can do some switches. You can do some item switches on the boss as well. Because if you don't overpower it, it's probably not going to die this fast. Okay, let me just play the start of the rift, of this dungeon, just normal. Maybe we can just skip all these, like these can't kill us anyways. So we can basically just go. I'm just gonna go through fast here. Because we're gonna be more than fine anyways. See, this is like, kill the belts. And now all we need to do is kill the boss. Oh, actually there's one more key guy I think we have to kill, right? But yeah, you can also like just stand still and I don't know, go have some dinner. Like they're not gonna kill you. Like, you could just go AFK here in the middle. But yeah, you're still one-shotting everything and all, it goes smooth. Well, if we see some more monsters here. And then on the boss, I think a Tybert's Will Swap would help with DPS a bit. It's the same boss actually as in Goa Ruins, right? So here we make him vulnerable. And we blast like this. Boom, he's still dead. You can do the switch or not. You can even switch the amulet if you want. Like, if you want to like overkill it with like 500 million, because we didn't change offensively. We still hit for 500 million if we want to, right? And we are immortal. On top of this. Like, so I could just like go now here. And I don't know, we could tank for the rest. And nobody would care. So this build, great defense. But also, GG offense. And this is the low life version, boys. This is gonna be, I think, very good for Abattoir of Zir. Because we can essentially unlock billions of damage. And we can unlock billions of toughness. So even if the monsters do 100 times the damage, they're probably not gonna kill us. At least on the low life version. So if you have the amulet, guys, give this a try. It's a lot of fun. I'll probably try this on other classes, and I'll also probably do a Thorns Barb with this. It's gonna be very fun, like just stand here and like watch the monsters die with Thorns. But yeah, I think this is like already pretty min-max now with this gear. I'm not saying we might not be min-maxing even further. I'll put the planner in the description as well with the low life version. And that's the build, boys. Immortal or also Zombie Barbarian. Hope you enjoyed, my friends. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.